Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a glorious, beautiful morning here in the Okanagan Valley. We're looking over, I forget the name of this particular lake, but it is staggering this morning. We've got a short break in the weather. It's supposed to get cloudy, nasty, rainy, snowy, typical spring in the mountains. But right now, the sun's out, the clouds are coming in, so let's hit the road and find some adventure. So we're just gonna go for a little bit of a drive today. For the first time in a couple of weeks here, I'm actually feeling pretty normal. For those of you who happen to know me personally, you know that I've struggled with an addiction to nicotine and cigarettes and vaping for the majority of my life. Well, I quit that, finally. And it's been a little over 2 weeks now since I've had my last puff. And I'm not going back. It's been rough. My hat is off to all of you who have quit before and all of those who have stayed free of nicotine and vaping. So that's kind of why I've been a little off the last few weeks, we'll say. But yeah, I'm back. We're ready to get things started because this is a fresh start, a new start. The beginning of a new adventure. And, well, the clouds are rolling in, but it's still a beautiful morning here in the Okanagan Valley. So when I first headed out this morning, there were a whole bunch of very loud Porsches going down the road. I have no idea where they were headed or what they were doing today, but it's kind of a cool thing to see at 6 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully, I managed to get the camera turned on. I pointed it at them. I don't know if it was on, though. We'll find out when I get home.
Yeah.
Well, soon enough, all these orchards that kind of exist all over the valley here, they are going to start to, well, actually, these ones are starting to bud now. We'll get some apples and cherries and peaches and all sorts of fresh stuff here in a couple months. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to smell wonderful. It's going to taste delicious. More and more reasons why I live in the Okanagan Valley. So it's still my plan to end up with a house out here, or a permanent home out here. It's very, very expensive for anything here. And I don't want to have a homeowners association or a strata corporation or any of that nonsense. And I want to own what I buy. So my options are very, very limited. So I might go do something really stupid and buy a car I can't afford again. Because I like to do that. Maybe we should go talk to the guys at August Motor Cars. Well, as you can see, the weather is starting to turn and close in on us. So we're going to head home. And then we're going to see what the weather does a little later this afternoon. But because I'm silly like that, I want to drive fast. So we're going to basically set the cruise control at the speed limit and see what happens. I'm kidding, but I'm not going to exceed the speed limit.
Yeah.
Yep, no, we're just gonna stop that. I was having a little bit too much fun, and I noticed I was creeping over the limit a bit. So, like I say, we don't want to do that. So, I want to say thank you so very much for coming along on today's little adventure. We're gonna get out and seek even more adventure in the days and weeks to come. There will be a little bit of an interruption, as I am heading over to Portugal for a couple of weeks, in a couple of weeks' time. Thank you very much for coming along. If you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing, and we will catch you on the next adventure.